dark devotion, and all kinds of stuff to try.
GM everyone. Thank you for joining us. And welcome Luis from the Sandbox, Basiado from Cloud Crypto Art, also Artur and Agoria, and OCD from ApeCoin. John, I have sent you a co-host invite. I don't know if you have.
I have it, Payau. Thank you. I just accepted it.
Awesome. Okay, cool. You are the best co-host ever.
I am in the office now, so everybody, is listening you, Payau, on the Twitter space.
Oh
Everybody's
my god.
excited, working like crazy on the event for next week. I hope everybody is going well, and I'm super excited to be with you right now. Uh, Basically, what's the day? 6 days left. 6 days left. Sorry, before NFC, before this festival, I would say, of Web3, and I'm super, super, super happy because we always mention the concept of NFC is Web3, yes, but with a strong cultural aspect, art, fashion, gaming. And when we say art, it's all form of art, not only fine art, not only digital art, also music, also even sculpture, any kind architecture, everything, is important for us, and all these areas are changing right now. And when we say music, we say parties, and celebration is one of the important aspects also of what we're doing. This is why we choose to do it in Lisbon, Portugal, have a special atmosphere, and really encourage, embrace the celebration, and try to bring, even within in the parties, uh, unusual ways of partying as much as we can. So, what's the deal? What to do? What's going on? We will have a lot of parties happening this week. I would like to focus on actually, yeah, three of them that will happen. Uh, the first one will be the first evening, so on May 28th. This is like the opening party, uh, like organized by Cult of Crypto Art, in partnership with Interstellar, and we have some representative of the cult here, like Arthur, like Bassedao, and a lot of people, who are, yeah, maybe behind you. We have just after another party happening, and we have the chance. I'm super excited because I can see on the stage Agoria, I can see Louis from the Sandbox, I can see Old City from ApeCoin who are there and who are supporting and co-organizing the party. I hope you are well also, and we'll talk about you guys because the idea for these two parties is to host the party directly inside of the Pavilion Carlos Lopez where we organize the event, and in the middle of the immersive room to to enjoy music, to drink, to celebrate, but also stay in an immersive and artistic uh, proposal, artistic atmosphere, basically, and immersive. So these are, it's happening the first evening on the 28th. Second big part is basically one dedicated full event that is happening on May 30, is the off of the Moga Festival, that is also the closing of NFC. and it's not only one party, but actually 3 different parties happening all the day from 11 a.m. till 2 a.m. in Caparica. And yeah, in Caparica, like near 20 minutes from Lisbon Center. And so it's like 3 different beach spots, a lineup of yeah, I think 4, 5, 6 DJs in each area for all these parties. And these parties are co-organized by Sandbox and ApeCoin. And yeah, thank you guys for bring these parties to life. I think it's gonna be pretty excited. And so yeah, it's just to give you the big picture for people who really like party, who really love party. After NFC, actually, you will have like a real big festival called the Moga. So that is a dedicated festival that is happening for people who want to stay. They can stay and get a ticket for a bigger festival also, where 10,000 people are coming just for this festival. And it's happening on the 31st, the 1st of June, and the 2nd of June. So if you want, you can really do a one full week of full party all along the week. And actually, yeah, that's actually, I believe, Agoya also will mix it also again. So it's like a big week in Lisbon for you. So actually, I just introduced Agoya, so maybe Seb, how are you?
Hello, everyone. How are you, John? I'm very surprised you still get the time 5 days before the
I
launch.
don't have the time. It's Payahoo. She said, "You have a Twitter space. Come now." I say, "Okay." I say, "Okay, I'm
Oh,
here." Should I join? She said, "Yes." Okay, I'm here. That's fine. No, no, I'm really happy. I think it's the last one I'm doing, to be honest. But no, it's good, because it's good faces, good people, and super excited to have you in Lisbon, Seb.
you know,
You,
I, in my previous life, I used to organize festival. I organized one named Nuit Sonore that it still exists. It was in my home. I mean, it is still in my hometown in Lyon, in France. And I know how
it's my hometown
stressy
also,
is
by
the
the way.
week before. I know, I know how difficult is the week before the event, and having you here, kind of relaxing, and I can see that your introduction was very sharp. So you know what you're doing. You know exactly your topic. So no, I'm super excited to be back. To be honest, it's the third year. The first year I played for the Sandbox party, and it was in the garden. I forgot the name of the garden in Lisboa, but it was incredible
Yeah,
party.
Estufa Fria, like this, the jungle party.
Last year we did an amazing one in the main stage with some of my visual, and this year I don't know what we can say already with Sandbox and we, but so I'm gonna launch a museum inside Sandbox in the next week, and so we're gonna do like kind of a teaser, and it's gonna be a party, immersive party where you can have of course some first insight of what's gonna be my museum inside the Sandbox and inside the room in the 360. And what I love about the NFC and the non-fungible conference, as you said at the introduction, is yes, it's a conference. Yes, it's a meeting point for many people, and most of all, it's something like very open-minded, and it's the only conference I've been so far where you're happy to go there because it's not only people on stage trying to sell you something or trying to say, oh, I'm the best, or I do this and that. It's much more like a okay, good guys together that make some stuff since like many years, and that's the meeting point, and I can feel this vibe, and the fact that your conference is attracting more and more people from all over the world after 3 years only. I feel like this is this vibe of being surrounded by the right people, succeeding to stay alive, succeeding to manage whatever their opinions and their goals into this area. So no, I think it's good job, and I'm really exciting to do this closing. I mean, no, it's the opening party of the conference, right?
It's the opening party, and I think actually I can hear that Louis from the Sandbox opened his mic also, because yeah, we've been partnering the last 3 years to organize parties, Louis with the Sandbox,
Yes.
And so here, beside Babecoin, and thank you all city for being there. You will organize not only one party but a full set of parties, right?
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you again, John, for this year. We really are excited of this one and focused on gaming either. So it's even better and even crazier. I think that's a good challenge, and I think the challenge is already succeed. So really happy for that. We are going to be with you, Agoria. Thanks again for another time. And there's going to be a lot of other ones. I can already talk about the different things that are going to be organized with Moga itself. There's going to be a board party. All those parties will be available and that you will be able to find on the Luma from the Sandbox and from NFC at the same time. There's going to be a beach party on the 30th. There's going to be passes for the Moga, the whole Moga until the 2nd of June, passes available. And there's going to be, of course, the 30th, the main beach party that is going to happen mainly on the Azul beach in Caparica, but also in two other really famous nightclubs, beach nightclubs. So it's going to be like a whole kind of parties where different DJs would be here available you to party everywhere.
Yeah, Louis, you are also a party animal, right?
Yes, of course.
I like, because yeah, the Louis, when he's checking, he's the guy, really super interested, checking the lineup, checking that the DJ are okay. Say, yeah, okay, that works. He's really like, he knows music and he knows parties, and so that's super cool to do it with you.
And thank you again, John.
Yeah, and so yeah, I wanted to introduce Old City from the ApeCoin DAO. Hey, how are you, Old City?
I'm good, John. I'm just really excited for NFC. This is my favorite conference. I don't even like calling it a conference. I mean, it's just culture, right? So I'm really excited to bring ApeCoin. Traditionally, maybe a brand that maybe wouldn't be associated with everything with all sorts of culture, but we are a culture DAO, and I'm really excited to give more exposure to not only ApeCoin but to the ApeCoin community about the arts. About music, about just all sorts of different avenues of Web3. So I'm a culture guy, right? I grew up skateboarding, maybe doing a little bit of graffiti even. I don't know if I can say that, but so I get subcultures. It's part of my roots, and part of me being at ApeCoin is really being able to kind of build those bridges to what I believe is what makes Web3 so great, and that's culture.
Yeah, it's kind of a premiere also for being a physical sponsoring on-site conference for you guys. I believe.
It is. Yeah, it is, John. It's a big deal. And the other thing I just wanted to say thank you to you and everyone at the conference. We provided the excitement's really building, and the community is really, really excited too. So we can't wait to give NFC really a lot of exposure through our channels as well. It's really a cool thing.
That's super cool. That's super cool, and I can't wait, for this really, because we're doing a lot of meetings with the Moga team for this. For us also, it's pretty new, to be honest. Because the two first parties we've been organizing, we've been the organizer of the parties, we've been supporting Sandbox, but we've been pretty hands-on. Now, we are taking part of something a bit bigger than us at the end of the day, because Moga Festival, it's a real festival. Not only Web3, their brand is pretty powerful actually, worldwide, and so yeah, it's interesting because we come with things we are used to do, but they say no, but you, yeah, they are like, yeah, they expect to have half of the people who are not coming, from the NFC to be part of all this party. And so I think this is what I feel like is interesting also, mixing people, mixing crowds, because at the end of the day, these parties will be kind of the closing of NFC, but it will be the pre-opening of the Moga Festival. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be interesting also to mix different populations for this kind of event.
So I'm doing the opening party for the NFC and the closing party for the Moga Festival. I just realized that then.
When do you play at the Moga Festival? The June 2nd?
I will play on Sunday on the beach on the Sunday evening. I think I'm the party animal here, right?
Wow! So you are mixing 2 times in Lisbon all the week, and I'm pretty sure that you will have something in the middle somewhere.
Yes, actually, I play in Morocco in the middle. Yes.
It's crazy. Okay, no, that's super nice, and so and actually, I think actually, Agoria, you are the first one who introduced me with the Moga Festival team. When I told you that I was organizing
Yeah,
an event in Lisbon.
yeah. I remember that because also like they are like very interesting young promoters and they build their brand quite fast in the 4, 5, 6 years. And they are really into crypto. They were really motivated by the NFT scene. They were very open-minded, so I thought it was a good match. And I played in Moga Festival in Lisbon maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It was amazing. So I thought you could guys do something together. So I'm glad that in the end it worked. I'm super happy for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, no, I'm happy also to see it happening. So we mentioned all these parties, happening with Moga, but the first opening party is the Cult of Crypto Art Party, the Coca Party, happening on the main stage. They've been also organizing their first event on the main stage last year, and it will happen on May 28th from 10 p.m. to midnight, more or less. I don't have the exact timing, but I think it's 10:15 maybe or something like this. And so yeah, we have Bas Sedao. How are you, my friend?
Hey Sean, hi everybody. Nice to be here, and obviously we are pretty hyped for this. We are all the artists are waiting for the next week, as Agoria say, and everybody. I think that everybody in this room that already went to the NFC knows that it's a place where you meet your family, your virtual family, the friends that are all over the world. They are just organizing themselves to be there, so it's a great opportunity. And in our case, for the cult, that we are participating in many aspects, but the cult has also these music things where we have many members and that are musicians. So we organize this cult party that is going to be focused around the cult. So we are having Angie Taylor is going to open. Then we have Koshi Masaki. He's going to play some scenes with artificial intelligence. And then we have Plutonic Mind that is going to do a live set too. I will be playing before Dundo, my friend from Australia. And for the closing, we have Arthur that is going to play his whole long set to put the party on fire, because he's going to be closing the cult party, but also it's going to be like playing before Agoria. So it's going to be a crazy night. I will give the space. If Arthur, do you want to say something about your set?
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Cheers for the glowing introduction. Yeah, how are you guys doing? All good? I'm really excited
Okay.
to get over again. It's going to be good. Third year in a row for me as well, like most of you. But yeah, it's like the event where most of us met our first met people in real life in the Web3 space. So it's always it's got an important part of our hearts, I think. But yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to a whole evening of music. Looking forward to seeing Bassiado go crazy in front of his stuff, which is always a treat. And an amazing performance as well, obviously. But yeah, my show is going to be a 40-minute audiovisual, live audiovisual show, electronic music. So yeah, music and visuals basically. But yeah, it'd be good. Can't wait to see you all over there.
Super cool. And so, maybe you can tell us more a bit, because, okay, for people who don't know Arthur, you are, visual artist, DJ, you have this character that we can see in your PFP, that we see in different versions, like in 3D, in different animations. And I believe we will have the chance to see this character also visually during your set.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, the whole show is based around this character. Yeah, so the show sort of follows a rough narrative from conception to to death, morbidly. But it's the show explores loads of different themes, all different sorts of 3D visuals, audio synced. I play sort of all my synths live as well, so there's a lot going on up there. Probably too much, but yeah, live electronic music with a barrage of visuals, basically. But yeah, it'd be good. I'm looking forward to the beach parties as well. The beach parties are going to be.
That's
I'm looking
awesome.
forward to letting my hair down on those.
No, that's cool. Just Baseda, you introduced some DJs of your lineup. So I think before Arthur, you mentioned like 4 or 5 DJs that will play.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more?
Yeah. Of course. We have the set is organized in a way that we are going to play some pre-recorded material from artists that are all over the world, but they can't attend the NFC. Is just like the festival. So we have first Angie Taylor from the UK. She made a pre-recorded set. It's going to be the opening act. We have like a little introduction from the Interstellar. They are going to be serving some cultish cocktails. And so we have the lineup first. Angie Taylor, then we have Koshi Masaki. He's an artist. I don't know where he's from, but he's going to bring some synthesizers and is going to do like visuals that are reacting with the music. The visuals are reacting from the to the music. It's like an AI thing. It looks pretty cool. I already saw it and it's amazing. And then we have Plutonic Mind that she's going to play also live. She's going to be with us there. Lovely set. We like my introduction of experimental sounds, but also a lot of synthesizers. So it's going to be great to experience it in the immersive room because the visuals are all over the place. Then I will play my live set. Like last year, it's going to be I'm going to be singing. I'm bringing the classics now with the Pepe Trash Can song and all the memes and all the good clean fun. And finally, we have a pre-recorded set from Dundo that he's an artist from Australia, and he plays the bass, he plays the percussion, and he made a great set. It's a little bit more up tempo, like me. We are going to be doing something more house or whatever. Just perfect to give introduction to Arthur to his set. So yeah, that's basically it, and a lot of cult signs and a lot of memes and a lot of fun. Like we like to joke around the cult and all the silly things. So it will be great to be playing for you guys.
Nice.
I'm so looking
Super
forward to
cool.
seeing you
I
play.
can't wait to see it. And you mentioned, so of course, we mentioned the beach party, and we have the chance also to have Matt, who joined us in the space. He's basically the founder, one of the founder of the company who's organizing the Moga Festival. Hi, Matt. How are you?
Hello, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
I
Yeah,
can.
I can hear you well.
Hey,
Very well. I'm in
who's
between
behind this
meetings
Major Tom
to
profile on the
prepare.
screen?
I think John, you're rocked. You can't hear Marco.
Ah,
Oh,
shit. Okay, fine. Let me go out and come back. I will let you
No, okay,
continue.
yes, that's the fun part of the Twitter space.
Yeah,
no problem.
it's always
But
happening at the moment. I don't know why.
but
Okay, sorry,
everyone
Matt. You
else
can
hears you?
continue, and I will come back.
Yes, cool,
Okay.
perfect.
I was just saying that I was in the middle of meetings to prepare the beach parties for you guys next week, and we are very excited. The very good news, and I hope it stays like this, is that we're gonna have good weather and we're gonna manage to enjoy a nice sunset at the beach from 4 locations, 3 beach clubs, and 1 boat party for the most lucky of you. And yeah, very excited to welcome you guys. It's gonna be a blast on Thursday, and I hope you guys come with everyone. We also have a little surprise for you guys. For the people who are attending NFC, there will be a free voucher of cashless in order for you to have a welcome drink wherever you arrive in the parties. So very happy to tell you that, and very excited to see you guys.
Super cool. And so I'm back and I can hear you, so I'm happy about it. So you mentioned, so it's like the Moga off, so the before of the Moga festival, but it's yeah, as you mentioned,
Yeah,
it's like it's pretty big.
Moga is a 5 days experience. So during the 5 days, the city where we do the festival is the headliner. So the idea for our communities and tribes who are coming to Moga Festival is to first and foremost discover the city of Caparica. So during 2 days, we have an off programmation where we go and partner up with beach clubs, shops, local businesses, and surf schools, and a lot of actors in the city. And the highlight of the Hof is the Thursday night. But then after the Thursday night, we have a whole weekend of party in another place, in another location, where we have 3 stages, one big site where everyone can enjoy from 2 p.m. to 5 to 6 in the morning, actually. So yeah, big program is awaiting you.
So for people who want to stay in Lisbon, they can get so they can buy a ticket to stay for 1 day, for 2 days, or for the
Yeah,
full weekend, right?
yeah, exactly. They can have a ticket to stay for the full weekend, and even better, we provided to the NFC people a discount code for the ones who want to stay. So feel free to claim your discount code and get your ticket for the rest of the adventure in the weekend. And I see our friend Agoya is here, and he's gonna be playing at the festival in the weekend as well. So
Yeah,
This
this is what
Thursday,
he
yeah.
told.
So I was just checking the lineup actually, and I'm happy I
oh,
see.
finally,
Yeah, I was playing with Palm Strax and Pachanga Boys, like two artists I really enjoyed. So
yeah,
looking forward for this.
yeah, man. We are really excited to have you once again, and share this good moment with you, as it will be the closing day of the festival.
I'll try to bring as many Agorians as possible on stage to make the fire.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, maybe Agoria. I think it's interesting because you're introducing also this Agorians concept, and I think we're talking about parties, but I think this is why also we are super happy to have you, because you are really one fit, as we can say, especially this week, because you are playing at the Moga Festival on one hand, so the main festival. On the other hand, you will be at NFC. You will give a talk actually
Yeah.
to explain, yeah, to talk about the fact that you are the first NFT artist exhibited at the D'Orsay Museum. Am I right? I think this is the talk. This is what you will talk about, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, it's Fanny Lacoubet who invited me. It's a fantastic curator, and I really love her. And she organized this talk with you, John, about museum and Web3. Like, like I don't think museum are always something necessary for digital artists because digital art is not always needed to be displayed on museum. But I did this exhibition in Orsay Museum. It was in February, March, and I really approached this as showing and displaying art in a way that we respect both the art because, of course, Orsay is about impressionism, so only sculpture and only painters. So I wouldn't be really respectful if I was coming just with screen. So we did a sculpture with a QR code, and then you were able to blow into your phone to enable to see some of the art we did with Johan Lescure. So it was a full concept, and I think like the talk will be about how can we merge digital and physical, but in the way that nobody is none of these disciplines are like lying to itself. So it's like, how do we merge, how do we reconciliate both practices.
Nice, nice. This is like this is pretty exciting, and so yeah, I think this is what you mentioned, and this is what I wanted to understand also, because you are really, you started, you mentioned this, you started by organizing also festivals in Lyon in France, organizing rave parties. You're basically, you've been playing the last 20 years
We
in
don't say the
different.
number of years.
I was I was hesitating about you. That you've been playing few years in different festivals in the world, and yeah, you started really strongly your career as a digital artist 3 years ago. So I think it's interesting because when you mentioned the fact, the Agorians community, this community are kind of it's your new community, your kind of your new followers, people who maybe discovered you for some of them first for your fine art.
Mhm.
And so I wanted to know, yeah, like, do you find ways or moments, how do you try to merge this kind of two audiences?
I think it's doing by itself, but it's true that digital art bring me to incredible place the last year. Like I went invited to speak at United Nations. I did this uh, incredible exhibition at OSEB Museum with some of my coders and scientists are working closely with. And 2 weeks ago, I went to Vatican City with Inamoja to defend digital art and how we can help some causes around the world. And all this is because of this community that put the light on my art since 3 or 4 years. That they push me, they help me, they support me, they collect the piece. And so the last I could do, I think, was to every time I was playing in a city in the world, some of the collectors are around, and so they were coming to the party, and so I was always happy to invite them to the party and to dance with me on stage. And I think it was like a good moment also for the people who were not really into electronic music to, from the digital art, understand what is also like this universality of this electronic music, that there is no barrier of language, there is no barrier of knowing how to dance, and just the fact of enjoying the vibe and the energy of the moment is something very federating. So it's also about this digital art community is about federating. Yes.
Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. I was just wanting to mention also that, yeah, of course, when we say parties, actually, I really recommend you to come also inside of the Pavilion Carlos Lopez during the event, because yeah, this year it's gonna be pretty crazy. I cannot mention everything right now, but we have even partners who are about to organize parties in their galleries that are, it's like a big pavilion for the early 20th century. And so even during the afternoon, you can expect to have different things. I see some keywords about silent discos, about other kind of drinks, about all kinds of celebration happening directly on site. So I believe, yeah, I believe it's gonna, it's for me, really, I really see, and this is the point, and it's also kind of maybe joining what you are saying, Seb. I really see NFC as a festival. This is really, from the first day we organize it, even if it started with the conference in the name, but no, it's not. For me, it's much more than a conference, and it's really the idea of discovering, moving from stage to stage, from area to area, see a lot of cultural exhibitions, games, things happening, and so yeah, for me, joining the event, you will see it's colorful, it's musicful, it's super rich, and so yeah, I really recommend you to come the first day, the first night, of course, but also the second day during the main event, because there are a lot of surprises that will happen. Um, Actually, I just saw like Carlitos jumping on stage also. Uh, I hope you are well, my friend.
Hi, John. Hi, everybody. I'm doing great. I'm looking forward a lot to listen to the parties, and I'm listening eagerly where to go, what to attend, and seems to be like the pavilion is the place to be. So, see you Tuesday, my friend.
Yeah, Pavilion is a super good starting point, but there are a lot of things happening. We are indexing actually side events, of course. This is a question people ask every time, and the side events. And so, yeah, there are plenty of side events, especially on in terms of parties. I saw a lot of things happening, especially on May 29th, actually the second day. And more and more are coming right now. So that's super cool. And but this is what is cool also with the concept we have this year. By bringing different co-organizers of events, there are different things happening all along the day. I mentioned even before the Cult of Crypto Art Party, we have this kind of cabaret style movie festival happening. Uh, and yeah, I think the Red Carpet Festival, and I think you will. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, because when I see, it's not something I'm working on directly. It's really like Claire McGuire and Leo Crane who are organizing this event. When I see how hard they've been working the last 6 months to work on every detail to create kind of something where people need to be well dressed in a way with ties, with look of fashion, different digital activations, different surprises happening all along the evening. I realized that, yeah, it's yeah, I'm pretty eager to see what's going on, and what these people has been cooking basically. I wanted also to mention, yeah, if you organize a side event, I saw that you can just go on the website and basically submit it, and so it will be directly available in the agenda. And last point that I wanted to mention about parties basically is that you will see later. You will see later, actually. Uh, so that's the yeah, these are the main information I wanted to share. I don't know if you guys, if especially also Louis, you want to share a bit more about how you see parties at NFC, and especially because I knew Louis is my kind of partner in crime also for parties. And so and so I'm following him, and know he's working on different stuff on his hand also.
Yeah.
Yes, Louis.
Yes. Sorry, preparing an event here in Paris right now.
Okay.
In a place. So listen the last second.
No, no worry, no worry. No. You're okay. You are cooking surprises also on your hand. You mentioned, and I can't wait to see this discovery. And I don't know what we want to share or not, but discovering the Agoria Museum in the immersive room on the main stage during a party, and have this kind of a journey within the museum. For me, that's
Exactly.
that,
Yes, exactly. I think there's a lot of gonna happen. All the announcements are gonna be out tonight, tomorrow, and we want to keep the best for the D-Day. So please, everyone, stay into the main hall and be there at midnight.
super cool, super cool. My friends, I think it was just a good teasing. I just wanted to thank you, everybody. Actually, on our hand, also we have some party to organize. Uh, but if you want more information, the simpler is just to check, yeah, to follow us on social media, and we'll mention everything. You will have plenty of emails this week. Sorry, but we have a lot of information to share with you, my friends. Pierre is laughing
And
because she
congrats,
said,
John. I think it's a very good sign, to be honest, that a festival like yours, having already so many side events, side parties, side projects all around, it just like it reminds me the Sonar Festival, the first years, and then Sonar Off is now as big as Sonar Festival, even maybe bigger. But it's looking good. Very excited to be with all of you on Tuesday evening.
super exciting. Can't wait to see you also, Seb. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, all the same.
Yeah, take care. And so the first party, happening will be so on the 28th at 10 p.m. in the Pavilion Carlos Lopez. So see you there, everybody, for the Cult of Crypto Art party just after the Sandbox and ApeCon party to celebrate Agoya Museum, and then everybody will meet also the 30th of May on the beach. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Enjoy.
John. Cheers, mate.
Try to rest.
See you next
So
week.
you will come full of energy for NFC. GM, bye bye.
GM, bye bye. We see you in 1 week
Cheers.
for the NFC, for the 5 different events, and for the parties. Okay, see you.
Woo!
Ciao.